Good morning, Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group. This is Mark. This is a YouTube channel, and you can follow us on Facebook. A new member to the Facebook group. I think the question is, from John's answer also, is the best advice when shopping for a Wicked Edge user to get the best sharpener, the most out of it. Wicked Edges are structured in price points, sort of like cars. You get the sport economy model, then there's the mid-level model, which has got a little more comfort and not so really comfortable, and then the top of the line, which has got all the bells and whistles and the comfort. Well, Wicked Edge is like that. They have the economy, the middle, and the top of the line. The price point indicates the features. The more features you pay for with your model at the onset, the easier it will be for you to get good at it. To get real good at it. That's the difference between the inexpensive models and the better models. Is the better models are easier to use because they're better equipped, better accessorized, better geometry, that sort of thing. So that's the difference in the price point. The basic model, the budget-friendly model, the WE-40, will do everything that the top-of-the-line model does if you know what you're doing. At the Expert Corner Group, the reason I created the Expert Corner Group was to help people get the most or get more out of the model that they bought and they started with. Because it was an investment. That's why you're asking. It's an investment. And you pay in the front or you pay in the back. So those who started with something and they learned how to use it, which is what happens most of the time, is they start it and they get good at it and they start to scrutinize their work and they look to improve on their work. Well, at the Expert Corner, we offer accessories for the model that they bought to start with to help you do it more easily, to help you get a little more out of it with less effort. So if you buy the most that your budget allows you, you're starting with the best model that you can, which will be the easiest model for you to use. Because the more expensive models have more bells and whistles. They're easier to dial them in to work at higher levels. And that's what happens with Wicked Edge if you get it. If you have the knack for sharpening with the Wicked Edge and you enjoy it, what happens is that most people see the results and they say, wow. And they look to do more. And they look to accessorize and upgrade to get more out of what they started with. So the more expensive ones are easier to work with. About the stones, you don't need but a coarse stone and a fine stone to sharpen a knife. That's a fact. But I enjoy using different mediums and working with whetstones and diamond stones and ceramic stones and whatever. It's a rabbit hole. So if you ask what stone should you get what it comes with. When you shop Wicked Edge and you look at the kits get more expensive because they offer more stones in a series that if you use that series, it gives you different levels of polish and sharpness. You know, one is for the home user, home cook. The other is for someone that's a knife maker. One is for someone that's maybe an outdoorsman. So the Wicked Edge breaks it up like that to help you make it easier for you. Buying those bundles only saves you a little bit. You know, maybe $5 or $10 an individual stone when you buy them together. So it's not necessary for you to spend a whole lot of money and get that kit up front, because you're only saving on a $1,500 investment by buying them up front, maybe $100 or so on the stones. So don't think you have to buy them. It's all the same stones, whether you buy them later or you buy them in the front. So I recommend to Wicked Edge users, because not everybody gets it. Not everybody likes it. Not everybody can figure it out. Some people, it's just too much, both sides of the knife separate. It's too much for them. But if you get it and you have the knack for it, and it's really easy to do, because it's like riding a bicycle with your hands. It's, you know, easy to do. If you get it and you start getting good results and you like it, then it's endless what you can do with it. The rabbit hole and the stones and the mirror polish and the strops and the lapping film and all that. So I'm not going to recommend up front anything, because you're going to fall down the rabbit hole anyways if you get it, if you enjoy it. Because that's what we do. That's why we made the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group, is to entertain these conversations. Welcome.